The United States military is one of the most powerful and complex defense systems in human history. It is not a single unified army, but a collection of 6 distinct branches, each with its own identity, mission, and domain of warfare. Together, they form an integrated global defense network capable of projecting power anywhere on Earth, and now even beyond it. From deep oceans to outer space, and from cyberspace to the front lines of conflict, these branches ensure that America remains ready to face any threat, anytime, anywhere. In this video, we'll explore how the U.S. military is structured in 2025, how each branch operates, and how they unite to form the most advanced fighting force the world has ever known. The United States Army is the oldest and largest branch of the American military, established in 1775, even before the nation itself. Its core mission is simple but massive: to fight and win the nation's wars through land dominance and sustained ground operations. The Army operates under a clear hierarchical structure. At the lowest level, there's the team, made up of just 4 to 5 soldiers, the building block of all ground operations. Several teams form a squad, typically led by a staff sergeant. Multiple squads come together as a platoon, around 30 soldiers led by a lieutenant. From there, units scale upward into companies, battalions, brigades, and divisions, each layer representing a leap in manpower and command complexity. At the highest level are Army Corps and field armies, capable of leading tens of thousands of troops across entire regions. In 2025, Army is undergoing one of the largest modernization efforts in its history, introducing robotic vehicles, long-range hypersonic missiles, AI-driven command systems, and next-generation tanks to replace aging models like the Abrams. With more than 450,000 active-duty soldiers and over 190,000 in the reserves, the Army remains the cornerstone of U.S. ground power, designed not just to fight but to endure. If the Army owns the land, the United States Navy owns the oceans. Its mission is to maintain freedom of the seas, deter aggression, and project power across the globe. With 11 active aircraft carriers, over 90 destroyers, 70 submarines, and thousands of sailors deployed worldwide, the Navy can strike targets anywhere within hours. Its global presence is organized into 7 numbered fleets: the 3rd Fleet in the Pacific, the 5th in the Middle East, the 6th in Europe, the 7th in Asia, and others covering every oceanic front. Each fleet operates under a dual command structure, administrative and operational. The administrative side focuses on training, maintenance, and logistics. The operational side directs real-world missions and combat operations. This system allows the Navy to function continuously across time zones, seasons, and continents. At its core, the Navy's strength lies in its carrier strike groups, self-contained floating cities equipped with fighter jets, destroyers, submarines, and supply ships. These groups serve as mobile fortresses, capable of enforcing American influence and providing humanitarian aid alike. The United States Marine Corps may be the smallest of the major branches, but it's arguably the most agile. Operating under the Department of the Navy, the Marines serve as America's first responders, the troops who deploy first, fight fast, and stabilize crisis zones before larger forces arrive. The Corps follows the rule of 3, every unit built from 3 smaller units, providing balance between speed, flexibility, and firepower. At the heart of this structure is the Marine Expeditionary Unit, or MEU, a fully equipped combined arms force of about 2,200 Marines that can deploy anywhere in the world within 24 hours. Each MEU includes infantry, armor, artillery, aircraft, and logistics, everything needed to start and sustain combat operations. In recent years, the Marines have been shifting toward littoral and island-based warfare, preparing for potential conflicts in the Indo-Pacific region. With new amphibious ships, drones, and precision strike capabilities, the Marine Corps continues to live by its timeless motto, "First to fight." The United States Air Force rules the skies. Formed in 1947, it evolved from a supporting role in World War II to a global strategic power. Its mission is to achieve air superiority, provide rapid global mobility, and deliver both conventional and nuclear strikes when required. Structurally, the Air Force resembles the Army, consisting of flights, squadrons, groups, and wings, all organized into major commands. or MAJASIO. Some are mission-based, like Air Mobility Command or Global Strike Command. Others are region-based, such as Pacific Air Forces or U.S. Air Forces in Europe. In 2025, the Air Force continues to modernize with the B-21 Raider stealth bomber, AI-assisted drone swarms, and next-generation air defense systems. It is also investing heavily in cyber and electronic warfare, ensuring that America's dominance extends not only through the sky, but through the invisible digital domain. With more than 320,000 active-duty airmen, the U.S. Air Force ensures that no adversary controls the skies where America operates. The newest branch of the U.S. military, the Space Force, represents the final frontier of defense. Formed in December 2019, it's tasked with securing U.S. interests in, from, and through space. Its responsibilities include satellite protection, GPS operations, missile early warning, and orbital warfare missions that directly support all other branches. Space Force units are called squadrons, deltas, and field commands, each designed to specialize in mission sets such as space launch, surveillance, or base operations. Every GPS signal, every drone strike, every guided missile, all depend on systems monitored and defended by Space Force Guardians. While still small, with around 9,000 active Guardians, its impact is massive, shaping the new battlefield above our planet. The United States Coast Guard is unique. It's both a military service and a law enforcement agency. During peacetime, it operates under the Department of Homeland Security. But during wartime, it can shift under the Department of the Navy to support combat operations. The Coast Guard's missions include maritime safety, anti-smuggling, environmental protection, and search and rescue operations. It operates fleets of cutters, patrol boats, and aircraft, monitoring over 95,000 miles of coastline and guarding the nation's ports and waterways. Beyond the homeland, Coast Guard units also deploy globally, training allies, intercepting illegal trafficking, and providing humanitarian assistance. All 6 branches operate under the Department of Defense, guided by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and ultimately led by the President of the United States, who serves as Commander-in-Chief. They coordinate through combatant commands, massive regional commands, like U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, Central Command, or European Command, that integrate Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Space, and Coast Guard assets under one mission. This joint structure allows the U.S. to operate seamlessly across domains, from humanitarian missions and disaster relief to full-scale military campaigns. It's a system built on unity, speed, and precision, ensuring that no single challenge, no matter where it arises, goes unanswered. And as warfare evolves into cyber and space domains, the U.S. military continues to adapt, connecting satellites, soldiers, ships, and sensors into one vast network, the Joint All-Domain Command and Control, or JAG-2. 6 branches, 1 mission. To defend the United States, protect its people, and secure peace across the world.